I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to pick a card all about what makes you intimidating and who is intimidated by you. So this should be a really informative reading. I'm going to get charms and initials at the end, so be sure to stay tuned for that for each stack. So I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information along with my social media is down in my description box below. Okay, so with that said, let's go through the stack, shall we? We have the first group. It's going to be Swamp Witch. The second group is going to be Divination Witch. And the third group is going to be Pop Culture Witch. Okay, so I'm going to insert a photograph, a little video like I always do with some music so you can chill out and kind of see which one you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there probably is a message in more than one for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe, and I appreciate all my subscribers and tribe members being here. You really mean a lot to me, and I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. So with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group one, this is going to be your reading. If you chose Swamp Witch, we're going to find out what makes you intimidating and who is intimidated by you. We're going to get initials and charms at the end, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Okay, Swamp Witch. Voodoo Spirits Heritage. Ooh, that's a powerful card. Okay, let's see what came out for you. We'll get the channeled messages here in a minute. We'll get the tarot in a minute. Let's go through the oracle cards. We have Jupiter Return Benefits. I kind of feel like putting this like right here. So can you guys see that? I think so. Yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, we have Guardian. We have Fear. We have Artemis, Individuation. We have Hope. We have Silenced. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. Whoops, there you go. Okay, we have another Saw Wind card. We have Witch 43. Grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within the belly, awaken all that is, a mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. A lot of powerful energy here. We have Calling the Storm. Boom. We have Dawn, the Red Shepherd. Just Reward, Evaluation, Respite. And we have Skull of Light, Illumination. So you have a lot of powerful energy. And I'm really being pulled to the Artemis Individuation card. I think you're a very powerful individual. You're not afraid of being different from other people. You're not afraid to walk in the power of who you are. There's a lot of people who outright fear you. Okay. And I feel like it's because they think you have some kind of volatile nature. Like when you get angry, they probably need to be a little afraid. Okay. Because I feel like you just have such a strong energy. I feel like you might be a Sagittarius with this Jupiter return benefits. You have a lot of very protective spirits around you. You may actually have a familiar here, but you definitely have ancestors, angels, demons, guides, god forms, goddess forms, whatever you work with. They're definitely very protective of you. I feel like a lot of you guys do protective work, or you ask for your guardians, your guides, whatever, to protect you. And you're not afraid of chaos. Like, you're not afraid of chaos. In fact, some people may feel like you're an agent of chaos, but you're really not. You just don't have any fear when it comes to change, when it comes to confronting. I feel like you speak your mind, and often that is threatening to people. And I don't think it's that you're a threatening person. I just think the average person is not used to having someone who's so upfront and fearless in the way that they go forward in life. Like when something's wrong or they need to say something, you speak up. Now, I don't think you were always like this. I think a lot of you have gone through a process where with this Calling the Storm and Illumination, you learned where the root of your power is. And at one time, I think you weren't in it. You have silence here. I think you had probably some throat chakra issues. I think you were afraid to speak up for yourself. And it took a powerful, chaotic storm in your life to get you to the point where you could speak. Okay, there was a level of illumination that happened. Look at that crown chakra. I feel like your crown chakra kind of popped open, and you just became more aware of yourself. You became aware of the value of your life, and that you need to speak up. If you want to have any kind of life that you want to live, you have to start speaking your truth. You have to start standing up for yourself, and I think you're there. I think if you're not, people feel this from you. Sometimes people can be intimidated by you and you don't even know. Sometimes we're unaware of our level of intimidation to others. We're just being ourselves. We're just doing our thing. And before we know it, people are intimidated. And I think you're learning to be more sensitive to that when people get intimidated, because I don't think you necessarily want to intimidate everybody. I just think, not everybody, but I don't think you want to be intimidating necessarily. And there is a difference between standing your ground and being intimidating. But I think you are balancing out a lot of your energy right now. Like, you're learning about your own power, and you're learning about, you don't want to scare people off. You want to bring people into your life, but you also want to be able to speak your mind and speak your truth and speak up for yourself. And I feel like there's a balancing coming for you with that. Okay, let's see what other cards came out here. You might be a Gemini or an air sign, or this person who is, and I think you may have more than one person, but I'm feeling a Gemini energy, untrustworthy. I think there's something about you that people, and it's not that they don't trust your word, it's that they don't trust that you won't confront them. And I'm telling you, there are people who just do not want to be confronted. Even if they've done something wrong, they will avoid. They'll even cut you off to not be confronted. So, there's a fear there. Leo energy, so you may have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have hater. Okay, so you have someone who's hating on you, who's intimidated by you, which is not uncommon, and you're brave. There's something about you that's very brave. And I feel like this hater is jealous of your power, like your personal power, how you are unafraid to speak up. I think this is somebody you may have spoke up to, or you posted something, they didn't like it, and now they're hating on you, saying negative things about you because they don't want to talk about it. And they're afraid of the things you might say to them. So we have the 7 of Cups here. You have somebody really in their head about you, okay? We have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I think you're just doing your thing. This is also jealousy I'm feeling through this card. I know it's 3 of Cups, but I feel like there's a jealousy situation as well for some of you. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The Ace of Hazards. Yeah, that's about, you know, like success, that kind of thing. So we have the Page of Hazards. Okay, this person may be a little immature. And I feel like they might be jealous because I feel like you have a lot of new ideas. We have the World here. Look at that world on fire. Yeah, you are unafraid to set the world on fire, okay? I feel like you've gone through a tough cycle and it's coming to an end and you're moving on. The next level for you, just kind of a side note here, is safe, okay? It's stable. There's pinnacles here. There's a lot of stability coming for you, okay? And the thing is that even though people might think you're like a wild, you know, kind of a wild energy, unpredictable, I think you're very stable. I think you're more stable than you've ever been. I think you're more determined, and that can read to other people as such powerful energy that it feels intimidating. Like, I feel like you are not afraid to kind of take the bull by the horns and just like look the bull in the face and say, you're not coming towards me, kind of thing. Like, you know, this isn't going to happen. We have the Magician. There we go. We have Magician and Witch. Okay, so you may be you know, a ritual magician, you may be a witch, you may have some kind of alternate spirituality. We have the 10 of Swords. Ooh, baby. I feel that. And then we have the 9 of Wands. Like, there is no storm that you can't weather, okay? I'm getting the word unbreakable. You are unbreakable, and that is so intimidating to people. You have no idea. I feel like when people meet you, I think they're really kind of like unsure, because your energy reads as like you've got to the point in your life where you're just like, don't mess with me. You don't want to mess with this. I've had enough. I've had enough BS in my life. I'm not going to have any more. So if you want to bring it, you better be careful. Okay. I feel like you're just putting up boundaries. You're doing it in a very strong way. And because of that, it can read as a very scary energy. I feel like there are people who want to talk to you, but they're not sure how to talk to you. They're not sure how to approach you. If you have a business, they may be wanting to approach you, but there's something about your energy that is a little intimidating. They're a little scared. And you might say, well, if they're scared of me, they probably don't really need to come to my business then. You know, and I get that. But I think a lot of this really powerful energy, it's not that it's going to dull, it's going to balance. Like, you're going to be a balanced person where you know how to stand your ground. And, you know, it's okay if you intimidate some people. You just don't want to intimidate everybody, right? There's nothing wrong with being intimidating, owning your power. There's no shame in it, okay? But I do think that you're learning how to hold your power in a very strong way that's not necessarily intimidating to those people who are meant to be in your life, those people who are meant to approach you. You're learning how to get into a place where you're holding your ground, but you're approachable. And that takes time. That definitely takes time, especially when you have this energy here. Like, there is nothing that can beat you, okay? There is nothing that can defeat you. I'm just going to say it. There's nothing you really can't do if you set your mind to it. You are a very powerful person. And it feels like for some of you with this voodoo, I'm picking up on voodoo. You may be involved in voodoo or some kind of underworld kind of vibe, religion or spirituality. You have a lot of spirits around you. And you may give off kind of a spooky vibe to people, and that's why they are intimidated by you. I mean, you have the Magician here. You know, you can manifest things. And I think when you manifest, it's very powerful. Like, when it hits, it hits. okay? And I think people around you have seen that, and it's a little unnerving to them. They're not really sure what's going on, you know? You're just coming into your power so profoundly that some people just, I'm feeling like they just don't know how to deal with it. This could be relatives as well, who are seeing you kind of go through this process of really coming into your own, and they're a little intimidated by it. They're a little afraid of the energy here, because you've become a powerful person. And to some people, even though this was a process, it's still a process you might be going through. I feel like some of them don't know how you did it. Like, you literally woke up one morning, you were a different person, and it scares them. They're not sure what's going on. So they're very intimidated. And I feel like people want to talk to you. They want to talk to you about what's going on with you, but they don't want to pry, and they're also intimidated by you. Okay, so who's intimidated by you? Well, this little page of hazards is intimidated by you. And I'm feeling this energy of like, come on, we can be friends. We can be friends. I'll be your friend. You can trust me. You can trust me. I'm hearing you can trust me. I'm not going to hurt you. And it's really interesting, because I feel like it's like this energy is waiting for their best friend, or waiting for like an important soulmate. I don't necessarily feel this as maybe romantic, but I feel it as like a person who really wants to be your friend. They want to get close to you, because they feel like you have similar energies, and they feel like you understand them on some level. Like they feel that mutual frequency. Okay. It is something that people who are in a process of like phoenixing or ascension or growth, or really into their spirituality, and you have that in common, they start kind of vibing together, and you start attracting people of the same vibration. They're just a little intimidated. Okay, just know that. So if you have, this may be an earth sign in your life that comes forward and is like, hi, hey, how are you? And you may be getting, I'm getting like messages and things from them, you know, and I feel like this person will go at your pace if you want to get to know them, but they're going to need you to kind of bring down some of the walls here. Now, if you don't feel like it, then don't do it. Okay. I'm just saying this person is intimidated, and if you want to bring more people like yourself, like-minded, not duplicates, but like-minded people, then you might want to open up to this little page of hazards. I think there may be more than one little page of hazards too. So, but this energy is on the hope card. Okay. So I feel like even though people are intimidated by you, they also find you a hopeful person. Like you've been through a lot, and maybe for you, hope has kind of kept you grounded and kept you going. The hope that things will get better, or the hope that when you speak your mind, that it will be well received, kind of thing. So let's get into the initials and charms and all that good stuff. So let me throw some dice and get some numbers of alignment. Okay. They could be signs of that little page of cups approaching. We have 3, 3, 2, 5, 5, 5. Okay. These are going to be numbers. I feel like with all the 5s here, you're going through some big changes. That's part of this intimidation factor. I feel like you have just had to go through so much to get where you are, that you're at a place where you just, you know, if you have to do it alone, so be it. You know, so be it. You're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to not have friends. But I feel like spirit, your guides want to bring people to you. And this element of intimidation is keeping some people who, I'm feeling like it would be a really healing connections with some people, especially like earth signs. They can be very grounding for you. So 5, 5, 5 and 3, 3 are going to be numbers. They could be numbers of people trying to come, like a sign that someone's trying to come close to you. A sign that it's time to maybe let down your guard or work on your guard. I'm not saying let down all your boundaries. I'm not saying everything's peachy keen. What I am saying is that I think people are trying to come close to you. Maybe you've called in your soul tribe, and because you've had to be so strong and so intense for so long, that it's hard for them to approach you. And this is spirit in this reading telling you, if you find yourself lonely, if you find yourself wanting to be around more people, but for some reason, and you've called in your tribe and for some reason they're not coming, it's probably that they're circling. because they're a little intimidated by you, okay? All right, let's get some let's get some initials and charms. Okay. Oh, I didn't get very many. Okay, let me get some more. There we go. Okay, now then, we have a lot of initials. These could be initials of your person, you, some kind of platform or job you might have in common. Yeah, they may actually spell something out as well. So we have G, V, D, J, U, I, I, K. We have Z, an M, an M, an F. Oops. An L. Another I. 3 I's here. We have M. 3. Number 3 is going to be really a powerful number for you. So just watch out for that number. C. B. You may on a path to like, especially with this, the skull and crossbones, I'm feeling like you may be on a path of complete transformation. And that's why you have such powerful energy, powerful Scorpio energy here. And it just, honestly, there are some people you do just completely terrify. Okay, they're scared of you. We have Q. We have, I'm picking that up really strongly right now. T, S. Okay, so let me read them off one more time. Okay, we have M, Z, G, V, D, J, F, M, K, U, I, L, M, E, C, I, B, Q, T, S. Okay, we have a lot of charms here. And we have, you know, the skull and crossbones. We have the yin and yang. So I think your transformation is leading you to a state of balance. And I think you're going to be more, we have a fish here. You're going to be more connected to spirit than probably you've ever been. You may be the kind of person who's going to be connected all the time. Okay. And I know that sounds like, oh man, Amy, I don't know. I'm an empath or I'm a psychic. And listen. It's very powerful when you have an ongoing communication in your life with spirit. It can really bring a lot of powerful transformation and powerful people in your life. And I feel like this lifetime is about you like getting your PhD in life. Okay, this is about you radically transforming. And I think you've let a lot of people go. And you may actually be in a state where you're sort of alone. Maybe you have a few people in your life. You've called in your soul tribe. And I'm telling you, they're trying to come in. Okay. But, it's hard. It's really hard because you've had to keep your guard up because of what you've learned about yourself and others, because you know your vulnerabilities and you don't want anyone to take advantage of you again. But here's the thing. Boundaries are great, you know, but you're probably going to get hurt again in life. That's part of life. People hurt our feelings all the time, you know. But what you've learned, the wisdom you've gained, allows you to know that it won't be like before because you're not that person anymore. You're not who you used to be. And so I feel like you're walking into the power of who you really are. And I think it's going to help you let down your guard a little bit. And allow some of these little page of Pentacles energy people to come towards you. I literally feel like for some of you, there's Fae energy here as well. So you may have nature spirits. We have an angel here, and we have a butterfly, a peace sign. There's a peace, there's a balance, there's a harmony, another butterfly, a key. We have a crucifix, a Pegasus, yes, a star, another key, another star, another key, and we have this leaf here, and the turtle. I just feel like you're moving into a time where you're going to become even more stable. For some of you guys, there's money coming. I feel money coming and stability coming in for you, which is going to make it easier for you to let people in. It's going to help you relax. I think some of you guys are really working on your money right now. That's part of the intimidation. You're just powerfully focused on your work or getting money. And, you know, we all need money to live, and we're living in a very volatile world right now. And so some people are really feeling this need to kind of make money and get ahead on their money. Like, I feel like you may be saving money, even like making it and saving it and putting it away. I'm really focused on that. So it makes you seem like you're uninterested in meeting people. So if you want to meet people, you're going to have to do some movements where you become a little bit more approachable, okay? Not necessarily getting rid of your boundaries, but just, you know, becoming a little bit more approachable. I'm not saying don't use discernment. If somebody messaged you or you meet them in life or whatever, you know, and you don't have a good vibe, then go with that vibe. Trust. That's one thing that you've probably learned, and I don't even need to tell you. Trust your intuition. It knows. You feel their frequencies. You know when someone's off. That's also very intimidating because you read people right away. You may be a psychic or a spirit medium. You read people right away, and it's very intimidating because on some level, they know. They know when they approach you that you're going to get their vibe. You're going to read them. And it's a little scary for people. So yeah, you're very powerful. Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the Divination Witch, Guidance, Intuition, and Clarity. All right, let's get into it. What makes you intimidating and who is intimidated by you? So I'm going to go to the Oracle cards first, and then we'll go through the tarot and the channeled messages. And then at the end, I'll get initials and we'll find out who's intimidated by you. Okay? All right. We have fragmentation. We have wand, intention. Move these up a little bit. We have candle magic. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along the spine all that you desire and all that which will unravel. I'm going to put this here. We have matriarch, mother of homestead, restriction, opportunities, consequences. What makes you intimidating? Why are people intimidated by you? And who? Achilles, confidence. Boom. There you go. We have Persephone, cycles, that underworld energy. We have sirens, temptation. We have Pluto, transformation. And then we have forgiveness, reducing burden. Okay, let's go ahead and get the, I'm dying to get into the tarot. I see the cycles, the Persephone energy and the temptation, and it just feels like such a powerful energy here. 7 of coins, so the 7 of pentacles. We have the 5 of swords. Let's see, are there cards sticking up? There we go. Okay. We have the 3 of wands. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel that. The Page of Coins. I think the page showed up in the first one too. The Strength card. And we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, let's go ahead and get some channel messages. You're hot. You're hot. That's why people are intimidated by you. You're hot. And it's pretty clear with temptation, Persephone card. There's just a lot of powerful attraction here with Pluto as well. I think like people want to have alone time with you, okay? We have angry. Okay, this is somebody who you made angry. Okay, they think you're hot and you also made them angry. Okay, we have rejection. Maybe you rejected this person, okay? This is a sore loser. This is someone who probably wanted you in a romantic way as well. And how you dress. I think you may not think you dress sexy, but your aura is very seductive. There's a seductive energy about it. And I think it comes from all you've been through. I keep getting pulled to this fragmentation card. I think you are just a naturally sexy person. You may be a Scorpio. Okay, definitely probably have Scorpio in your chart. And so your sexuality, your seductiveness, your chemistry is deep. And I feel like forgiveness is hard to come by. Like once someone, you know, 5 of Swords here, once someone really makes you angry, it's on. And it's on until it's off. and it won't be off for a very long time, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's on. We're going to go at it. I'm going to stand my ground. I am not afraid of you. I hear like, I am not afraid of you. I am not afraid to fight with you. I'm not afraid to upset you, because I see through things. I see through the bullshit. Straight up. Like, I see who you really are. It's like you get a read on people. I got this in group 1 too. You just can get a read on people. You have a feel for people. And you know what? Part of you is like, I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. All I care about is what I'm doing right now, because I need to do me and you need to do you. And this is somebody you have fought with, who's intimidated by you. Maybe when you fought, there was really powerful words exchanged. There's a lot of swords here. So I feel like when you fight with people, your words are very powerful. I think you have the ability to kind of almost throw negative energy through your words at people, and maybe it's something you're not aware of, but you're growing into the reality of being aware. I think people get their feelings hurt with you, so when they step to you, they know that there's going to be a heated exchange, and you are not sorry about it. Like, when you step to me, that's what you're going to get. You know, I am who I am. I feel like you have fought to be who you are. And because of that, you won't compromise. You don't compromise your relationships. You don't compromise in your job. And you want what you deserve. And you deserve the very best. And there is nothing wrong with that. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? And you're allowed to step in your power. And I feel like, you know, I deserve the very best, you know. And if you don't treat me well, then you don't need to be in my life. It's okay to be that way. I know a lot of people will tell you, oh, you need to be more, you know, softer and more approachable and things like that. And in group 1, I did tell them, you know, if you want people in your life, you have to let them in. You know, you have to lower the drawbridge a little bit. But I think for you, you're just so focused. You are just and so attractive with this temptation. I think there's a lot of people who are very tempted by you. Like, you know, they really want to spend some time with you. And this is people who have partners, okay? Some of these people. And so you don't respect that. And that's part of this energy. Like, if you want to act a fool, then, you know, I'm not going to do anything unethical with you that would hurt your partner. I'm not that person. You may think I am because maybe I dress a certain way. Just because you may see me at work, or, you know, see me online, or see me wherever, you don't really know me. I am not unethical. Okay? Just because I dress a certain way doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean shit. Okay? And I feel like you may have a lot of negative, like people moving towards you who want you, you know, who think sexual things about you. They're also intimidated by you because I think you shut them down. I think you're like, oh, no, 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 no. We're not going to do that. That's not what I'm here for. You know, I think you're very clear, but people still keep trying you. Okay. And they're scared to approach you, but you're so tempting. You're like the forbidden fruit. Like, they want to move close, but I'm scared it's going to bite me. There's a snake in the tree, kind of thing. Like, I want the apple, but man, that damn snake's there, and I just don't know if I can do this, you know. And then they approach you, and then you shut them down because you're like, you know, don't come at me that way. You know, come at me like, you know, I'm a human being and not some kind of object, kind of thing. I think you have a lot of power in your self-confidence. Achilles is very confident. Even if you aren't really as confident as what you put out into the world, you're still a lot more confident than most people, okay? I think you know what you're capable of. This fragmentation is very deep, okay? So you've gone through a lot. You know what it's like to be broken and have to put yourself back together, and you're not going to let anyone break you again. And there's nothing wrong with that. People shouldn't go around breaking each other. You know, that's not what life's about. And it's okay for you to say, no, no, no. We're not doing that. You know, and I'm not going to be part of breaking somebody or breaking someone up, you know, or breaking relationships. That's not who I am. You may make assumptions about me because I do certain things or I dress a certain way, and we've been conditioned to believe that those make you more sexual or more available or more pliable. But that's not true. That's not true at all. You're just expressing yourself. And people are putting labels on it and judgments on it. And, you know, it's really none of their business, right? Why you do what you do. They shouldn't assume things about you. And I think you're intimidating because you're like, no, we are not going to do that. No, sir. There are people who feel very rejected by you, and they're angry. it's almost like these people feel like they're having a relationship with you and it's very one-sided. It's very off balance. It's like people who, especially if you have an online presence, there are people who think that you post certain pictures just for them, especially if you've talked to them at all. And they may think that you're kind of talking to them through your posts or something like that. That's not going to resonate for all of you. There may be somebody at work who thinks like you wear certain clothes to get their attention, and they're angry because they feel like you led them on, when in fact you did not. You just put a sweater on that day. That's all. You know, you just wore what you normally wear. And I think people are very intimidated by how you dress, how you present yourself. I think you present yourself in a very confident way. I think you're unafraid to like be seductive in what you wear because it helps you. This is interesting, okay? You're healing. You're healing through how you express yourself. So how you dress, how you put yourself off in the world. You're healing and coming into your own and being confident about who you are. Because I think you probably were completely broken at some point where you didn't believe in yourself. You thought you were ugly. You thought you were worthless. And you worked through that and you put yourself back together. And now you're unbreakable. And it's intimidating, okay? You're unbreakable. And I got that for group 1 too. There's a lot of that unbreakable energy going on in this reading. You're very strong. You've been through a lot of cycles and you know how cycles work now. It's like you have this higher knowledge of how to heal your shadow, you know, and you're unafraid. This high priestess is completely fearless. It doesn't mean you don't have fear. It means that even though fear exists, you still move forward. You know, you're not lacking intelligence. You're extremely smart and you know how to handle situations that cause fear or bring you fear. But I also think that you scare people because you're powerful. And, but they still move toward you because they're so tempted by you. So it's an interesting energy, this group. It's like, I'm scared, but they're hot. They're hot. Okay. And this angry, rejected person probably is still lingering around you. Okay. This person I don't think is exactly going to go away because we have Pluto here. They may be a Scorpio. And which means they may be a little obsessed with you. All right. So let's get some initials and charms and things like that and see what else comes out for group 2. Who finds you intimidating? Why are you intimidating? I'm going to go ahead and get some numbers of alignment. Okay, we have a 4, a 5, a 6, another 5, those 5s, and a 3 and a 2. Wow. 1, no, we don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5, 5. Okay, so you are definitely on a journey. Definitely on a journey of growth, and you're progressing. Oh, we don't have a 4. Is that a 6? Okay, all right. So we have 2 6s and 2 5s. And you are on a journey because we have 2, 3. You're on a journey. You're stepping into your power. And you're in a situation where there's changes coming in your material world. So money, opportunity. Let's see. What's that on there? I feel like I've seen the opportunity card here. I'm feeling opportunity for you guys coming. And it's coming because you're standing in your power and you're being more confident in who you are, okay? Lots of change coming through. But for you, I think with the 2, 3 here, what I'm feeling is the changes are going to come in stages. Instead of going pop, change, you're going to be like walking through a change, journeying through a change. You probably already know that though. But for some of you, you guys, your money, your career is going to be changing. And it's part of the effects of this powerful energy coming forward, you knowing who you are and being confident. Confidence pays off, okay? It pays off for you. All right, let's get some initials and charms. Okay. All right. We have V, C, CV, XR. We have an O, a T, a Z. These could be your initials, their initials, initials of a place you work or something you have in common. E, it could be a screen name. An I, an M. Ooh, another O. You got 3 O's here. Oh, that's a Q. Okay, you have a Q then. We have an M, a P, another R. We have a U. We have a C, a J, a W, a K, an A. We have an H and another A. So let me read them again. We have A, J, C, V, X, R, E, A, K, Q, O, O, T, Z, I, H, W, C, U, R, P, M, M. Okay, the charms that came out, we got a few. We have the tree. We have the Hello Kitty. I love when that comes out. We have another Hello Kitty. Is that a Hello Kitty or an angel? Wait a minute. It's upside down, so it's hard to see. Okay. Oh, it's another Hello Kitty. All right. Okay. I feel like you may be, I feel like you may be a Leo, or there's Leo energy here. Okay. When I get to Hello Kitty, I always think of Leo. I also think of quirky. There's some quirks about you. Maybe because of the fragmentation, you can be a little eccentric in your behavior, which people find intimidating, because being eccentric for you is a very strong trait. Like if you have this, if you resonate with it, then you know what I'm talking about. We have the notes here. We have an angel wing. We have Fae. So Fae energies around you. We have an angel. We have the cat, which is Leo. And we have a butterfly. Is that a butterfly or a moth? And then we have the tree. So I'm feeling like for some of you, you may have more than one person around you. Okay. So we're looking at fire, air, and earth. And I feel like you have a lot of guides around you as well. A lot of them are angelic. You do have Fae energy, and I feel like ancestor energy around you, watching over you this process. And I just want you to know they're okay with you being a little intimidating. It's all right. Not everybody has to like you, and not everybody will, and that's okay. You know, I do think that your spirit guides are helping you with your clarity. So I feel like for those of you who, there's like, I'm hearing like a bell, or like a timer, or like just like a ping or a bell or something like that. Maybe you guys hear bells. Those are your spirit guides coming in to talk to you. They're sending you messages. It's like, I'm hearing like ring my bell. If you have like an altar, when you ring your bell, just know that it brings them closer to you. Okay. It's like you ring your bell and then they come closer. And I feel like okay, this is a whole nother, cause you're hot. So, there's someone here who would like to ring your bell. You guys, what are you doing? You guys are something else. You guys are hot. And if you don't know you're hot, you need to walk into your bathroom and look in your mirror, okay? Because you guys are hot. You guys got it going on. And on multiple levels. This is not just a physical hotness and attraction. There is something very deeply attractive about you. There is something very tempting. It's like, you're like the pastry that somebody wants to eat. You know, it just, people want to get close to you, and it's so hard to get close to you because you are very careful about who you allow in your circle, and you should be. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think your ancestors are saying, yes, be selective. It's all right. You deserve the best. It's okay for you. It's all right. Okay. Be who you are, and don't let anyone dim your shine. Okay. If they're intimidated, oh, well, life goes on, right? It sure does. And you guys know that. You know that life goes on, especially with everything you've been through. You're aware. And, you know, they'll either get over it or they won't. But you'll go on. So, all right, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I love to have you as a member of my tribe. Be sure to like. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos like this, and I will see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye guys. Hey group 3, all of you that selected the Pop Culture Witch, Entertainment, Nostalgia, and Fame. This is going to be your reading all about what makes you intimidating and who is intimidated by you. So stay to the end because I'm going to get initials and charms. We're going to find out more about who is intimidated by you. Let's get into the cards. So I'm going to do the Oracle first, and then we'll get into the Tarot and the channeled messages. Okay, let's see. We have Atonement. Ooh. Okay. We have Hades, Lord of Riches, Equanimity, Wisdom, Inevitability. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but it's New Beginnings. We have Wisdom. I'm going to see this card. I'm getting a lot of vibes off this card. We have Moon Cycles. We have Dedication, Altar. We have Chalice, Fulfillment. We have Elements, which is a 16. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. We have Invisibility, Authenticity. Okay, let's get the channel messages here. We have Seductive. We have Breakup. We have Ex-Family Member. And we have Successful. Okay. Now let's get into the tarot. We have Ball, the Emperor. I'm going to move these over here. Then we have Three of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. I think the Page of Pentacles has shown up in every one of these readings. We have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Magician. There was another one that had the Magician. I think it's the first one. Okay. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you probably have a lot of friends, or you're very popular, okay, especially with the pop culture witch, entertainment, nostalgia, and fame. I think a lot of people know you, or you have a lot of contacts. For some of you, you guys are on the edge of being more well-known, okay, in whatever industry, in a friend group, on a platform, or in your business, or at work, at college. Take what resonates here and leave the rest behind, okay? I think you have begun a new beginning. People are intimidated by you because you have a dedication to what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're working on, you're very dedicated. And I think that you have had to go through some major losses with this Atonement card. I think you've been stabbed in the back quite a few times. So you're kind of a pro at it. That's intimidating. When someone has been through a lot, they've been betrayed a lot, they tend to get stronger from that. They tend to become people who are like, I'm seeing like a pillar, like very strong. You're a very strong person. And I feel like you're going for something you want, or you're about to, with this new beginning. Okay. And it's almost like you are going at it, and you're hungry for it. You're like ferocious for it. You're focused on it. And nothing else really clouds your vision here. And we have cycle as well. New beginnings and cycles. I feel like you move through cycles very quickly. I think you've this Atonement, there's a lot of swords here. I think you've been messed over quite a few times. And you've just had it. I think you reached a point where you were like, I try to help people. I try to be there for people. And all they do is stab me in the back. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take care of me now. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to make me happy. And there's something I want here. There's something I want. A goal, a dream, a job, it could be just a happier life. Whatever this is, I am hungry for it, and I'm going to go get it. And nothing is going to stand in my way. That's the dedication. You're looking for fulfillment. And it's almost like, it's almost like when you see somebody running long distance, and they just get, they get into the flow of the run, and they're just like at one with the process, and their body is hurting. They're hungry. It's a long marathon, but they're dedicated because they know at the end there's fulfillment. This is going to be such a fulfilling experience. And I feel like for you, it's almost like your higher self is kicking in now and talking to me and saying, it really isn't about the things. It's about the process. It's about experiencing this hunger for something, going for it, and getting it, okay? So I really think you're going to be successful. We have successful here. Okay, you're going to be successful. And I think people feel that from you, and it's intimidating. It's almost like you're wearing abundance, the golden energy of abundance around you, and you're very focused on that. And I don't think that you are not friendly. I just think you're profoundly focused. And we have authenticity here. This is also very intimidating. When you stop wearing masks and you start living in the truth of who you are, it catalysts people, it upsets people, it outrages people, and it makes you appear to be very intimidating because you wear your truth like a shirt. Like, you are not afraid for people to see who you are. It takes a level of bravery in this world to stand firm in who you are and show the world. And I feel like for you, you have a lot of energy coming towards you, like an opportunity or something coming towards you. People feel the pulse of success off of you, whether you have achieved it or not. It's something, it's an energy you carry. And when you have a confident person who carries this energy, it's very intimidating because people are like, I don't know how to approach this person. Let me see what we got here. We have the Four of Cups, the Page of Four Cups. And I feel the Page of Cups. I feel like for you, there is an opportunity coming, okay? And it's just an energy you're wearing. It's something you've worked to manifest. The Three of Wands here, I feel like you're about to take a new beginning, a new journey. And it's almost like people can feel it. And you may not be being approached by a lot of people right now because you're giving off this energy of like, I'm focused, I'm determined, I got it going on, you know, I'm going to do this thing. And it reads as like scary to some people. Some people are catalysted by it. And so you become intimidating to them because they feel like, you know, why do I feel this way when I talk to this person? You know, why, you know, they're walking in their truth, yet I feel like, like I'm judging them. Why am I judging them? I think a lot of people are judging you for what you're doing. Because I feel like for some of you, it's like your family doesn't like your authentic self. Maybe your old friends don't like your authentic self. Well, then, you know what? Sad to say, but maybe those people just, you need a break from them, okay? Because you need to walk in the truth of who you are. It's going to bring you the things that you are hungry for, okay? This kind of hunger is intimidating. Like when people get into their own energy and they're taking care of themselves and they're moving forward, it can be something that just completely unwinds people. Okay, you may have had fights with people about what you're doing, okay? With the King of Swords energy here, you may have had people who were very cruel to you with the Atonement card. And they were cruel to you, and you weren't even being yourself. So you figure, I might as well be who I am. That's the wisdom gained from these bad experiences. And I feel like for you, your wisdom is taking you to a place where you're going to enjoy your life more. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of energy coming towards you, a lot of possibility. We have the Two of Swords here. And what I'm feeling with this Two of Swords and the Emperor here, that you come across as very controlling sometimes and very dominant and very focused, and it leaves people questioning whether they can like talk to you or not. And it also makes people who want to do business with you kind of think twice, like, can I deal with this powerful energy here? Can I, you know, are they going to, you know, is this going to be a good experience kind of thing? I think you make people question. That's not a bad thing. I also think you've been in the Two of Swords energy as well. And I feel like there's somebody you broke up with. It could be a friend. It could be a past, you know, partner or whatever, a hookup that they are. It could be an ex, like husband, wife, ex-life partner situation. They still find you very seductive, and they know you're going to be successful, and they are intimidated because you changed so much, and they wish you had been this person when you guys were together. And it's kind of a sad energy, but they know that it can never be. You're just not the same person anymore, but you're kind of the person they always wanted you to be or thought you were. You're actually walking into the power of what that is. And this person, you know, I almost feel like they're so intimidated and they're so broken about your breakup that, you know, they're always going to kind of follow what you do. And I think this could be someone who you could be friends with eventually as well. So keep that in mind. We have an ex-family member here as well. So that could be, you know, an ex-spouse of one of your family members, or it could be like a person in your family you've cut off or haven't talked to very much. It could be a divorce situation as well, but they're very intimidated by you. Like, they are so intimidated by you because you are who you are, okay? And you are unafraid to put that out there. And I think some of them would rather you not. They don't like it. They want you to stop because you're catalyst. You are a catalyst for other people, okay? And it's one reason why people like you. It's one reason why you have a lot of energy coming towards you, and you may have a lot of friends. You may have a following online. You may be popular at work or at college or whatever. And it's just because they can feel the hope in the new beginning. They can feel the powerful energy of success around you, and they want more of it, you know, but they're scared. They're scared to come close to you because you have become so wise. You have become so wise. All right, let's get some initials and charms for you guys. Okay. Oh, all right. We have 2 1s, a 2, a 4, 5, 6. So you're on a journey. I think group 2 was on a journey too. And then we have these mirrored numbers. We have 2 and 2 here. So 22 is a master number. It's a very powerful foundation builder. You may be doing that in your life. That's what you're doing. You're building a foundation for your future, for this goal, this dream that you want to accomplish. And it's very powerful. So look up the number. It's 22. Okay. 55 is about, well, that's 4, 5. I thought it was 55 there for a minute. 4, 5, 6 would be about you going down the road. You're making progress. You're going to have an accomplishment coming very soon. With the 22 and the 4, 5, 6, I'm getting like you're going to have a powerful accomplishment. It's going to be very validating. It's going to help build your confidence to keep going towards this dream. So don't give up. Whatever this is you're focused on, keep going. Also, you know, become more open to the people around you. I know it's hard because you are intimidating, because you are so focused. You're also incredibly gifted and talented, and people are seeing that. Do not be surprised if you have an offer coming very soon, okay? Oops. All right. Let's get some initials and charms. All right. Yeah, we have the bicycle there and the star. You're going places. You're going places. People are intimidated by it because you're making it happen. You're making this thing happen. There's another star. You're making something very powerful happen. They feel it. The owl, that's about wisdom. We have the turtle. We have another cat, Leo energy. We have the Pegasus, and we have a heart. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of people who really like you. But they sense your power as well. So you're very wise. I think you give good advice. A-U-T-M. This could be initials of you, your person, the person who's jealous. Not jealous, the person who's intimidated, but they are jealous as well. So it could be where you work, something you have in common, a screen name, E-H. I'll go through all of these in a minute. Let's see here. Oh. Let's get them all together. Okay. We have J-T-A-U-T-M-M, N-X-C-I-I-G-O-E-H. So those are going to be your initials of people who, it may be an ex, someone who is very intimidated by you, but man, you're attractive. Like, your energy is attractive. People like you, okay, and they want to spend more time with you. So if there's something you've been thinking about doing that would help bring more people to you, you need to consider it, okay? Because I feel like this group of people that I feel approaching you, they're going to help you with whatever the goal is you're trying to accomplish, okay? And I feel like you're growing in your confidence here. You have a lot of spirit guides around you. A turtle, look into a turtle. animal totem. Okay, I feel like you have a turtle presence around you, a turtle animal totem. And there's so much star energy here. So you're definitely being seen, probably by more people than what you think. Okay, and probably more people like you than what you think. You're probably more popular than what you think. I think a lot of you are popular. You have a way with people. You give great advice because you've been through so much and people sense that about you. But it's like you give great advice, but you don't really let people in on what's going on with you. And what I'm getting for some of you, the more you open up about your personal experiences with the right people, the more you're going to shine. Okay, because I feel like what you've been through with this atonement, with all these swords in your back, can really help other people. I feel like you have like a teaching energy with the wisdom here, the owl as well. The bicycle is about going places. Okay, now it's not the fastest way to get there, but it's definitely faster than not starting at all. So you're definitely on the road to where you want to go. And I can tell with the numbers here in succession, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 2s, building very strong foundations. So, you know, yes, people are intimidated by you because you have that thing that everybody talks about that not everybody has, like charisma. You have really great interpersonal skills, and you may not think so, but you do, and you have earned them because of everything you've been through. Like, you know people. You also have a sixth sense about people. You feel out their energy. You're probably very empathic. I feel like you're very compassionate because of what you've gone through, and people are drawn to that energy. They love that about you. I think, you know, it's a weird kind of energy because I feel like you're intimidating because you're tough. Because you've been through so much and you know who you are. But it's also you're intimidating because you have so many people coming towards you. And it really kind of scares people. You know, they're not sure if they should approach you or not. So, you know, if you're trying to build a business or you're going out for a job interview or you're getting interviewed for some kind of internship, be sure before you like go in to like have an intention, set the intention that, you know, I'm going to try to be a little bit more approachable because, you know, I want to help people and I don't want people to be intimidated by me because, you know, I have all this energy about me. You know, I want them to know that I'm still me. I haven't changed. Well, I've changed, but I'm still me. You know what I mean? Like I'm still deep down, you know, that person. So yeah, that's what I got for you, group 3. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time.